What's going on, world? It's your boy King K coming to you all the way live on the MVP Music and Video Podcast. And we got a real MVP in the building right now. This is my dog, super producer, Black Metaphor. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man? Good.
I'm
Blessings. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You too,
Appreciate you coming through today, man.
Yeah, man.
So, me and you are well acquainted. You know what I'm saying? We've been kind of in the vein of each other for a little minute. But do me a favor, go ahead and run down the people, your name, where you from, how long you been doing your thing.
Shit, so I'm Black Metaphor. I've been in the game 10 years now. I done worked with Jeezy, Ross, Game, Meek Mill, Isaiah Rashad, 2 Chainz. Shit, the list go on. Currency, etc. Bro.
Man.
You know what I mean? It go on. I forget. You know.
This man's done touched them all, man, from people at the top of the game all the way to dope people that's just emerging out of the game and just getting started, you could say, in comparison to, you know what I'm saying? But me and you been kind of locked in. I've been knowing about your music and your sound for about, almost 10 years. For real, when I think about it.
That's crazy.
Because the first time that I got hooked or heard about you was through Elway and the Cream Team. And I know but you wasn't really like on the scene. You be so low key, so it's like you might have been out there. I might not even notice you or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be at Bonfire every Sunday.
Yeah, look, I never know, dog. That's so crazy, bro. You know, it's plenty of niggas that's like that just be super low key, incognito. You know, and then somebody with your, you know what I'm saying, resume, accolades, you know what I'm saying, you could be a totally different kind of person, you know what I'm saying? So I fully respect, you know what I'm saying, just your whole being and then your craft for sure.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
So, but you know what I'm saying, we know each other. I want to kind of tap in a little bit on the beginning, you know, like how long have you been producing? How long has this been, you know, kind of like your thing?
Man, I started making beats the end of my senior year in high school, 2007. So that's what, 15 years now?
Yeah.
Shit, you know, I started out making beats or whatever. I initially went to school for mechanical engineering because I wanted to design cars and shit, but
damn, that's crazy.
God
I used to
had
be
a
a
different plan
mechanic.
for me, for real.
Hell yeah,
Man,
that was my previous career.
Yeah,
I did that.
bro.
I went to school for that shit and everything. I did that shit for like
real.
11 years. Yeah.
Damn, nigga, that's hard.
Yeah, but that was not my passion though.
Yeah.
It was not my passion, dog.
God had a different plan for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So how did you go from wanting to be an engineer to getting into the producing?
It started with 2008, 2009, I ended up getting an internship with Justice League. And that's when I really got to see the lifestyle. You know, I had been making beats, been trying to get nice and all that shit or whatever, but I didn't really know what it was like. And I had never really met nobody that was really like in the game. So like So when I interned for them, and like I was in the studio listening to them niggas play beats and listening to the mixes on each beat that they play sound better than the album and shit, I'm like, oh, you know, like, that's what I gotta be in order to be successful at this shit. Like, you know, I got to see the lifestyle, you know, niggas play video games and make beats all day. Go to the studio, you know, so I'm like, shit, that's me.
So you was interning, what does that really look like for a producer? What was you doing? Was you actually like engineering like people's sets and stuff, or you was just going to get coffee?
Man, so like, I don't really know what other people's internships look like, right? But like, I might have engineered like 5 sessions, but most of the time I was just there. Like, they used to send me next door because we was at Hot Beats on Spring Street. So they used to send me next door to go get water and shit sometimes, but like, I used to cut hair too. So really, like, I used to be cutting Rook and Kenny hair at the studio. They'll call me to the crib to come cut their hair and shit.
So
like
was they paying you for the haircuts?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Actually, they did, bro.
They did? They paid you for the cuts. Okay, so then you a paid intern.
They paid me for the cuts.
You a paid intern, okay.
Hell yeah, man.
So they had you doing random stuff, and then so that just put you in the environment, more or less. But you was already making beats at this point.
Yeah, I was already making beats.
But you just soaking up game on, you know, just mastering it, I guess.
Seeing how to interact with artists in the studio.
Right.
That little intricate shit, you know.
Yeah. Okay, and then so that's 2000. What year was this?
2009 to 2010.
2000. Okay.
Then I ended up going to school at Middle Tennessee State. After that, and so that's when I met my boy Isaiah Rashad. You know what I mean? Like, when I went to Tennessee, bro, it was like a whole different culture, bro. Because you know, out here in Atlanta, Georgia in general, niggas just listen to trap music and shit like that, bro. Like, when I went up there, nigga, that was the first time I heard Wiz Khalifa, Currency. You you know what I mean, Kendrick, Schoolboy, and that shit really changed how I hear.
And back then,
beats.
the internet wasn't as big either. Like it was there, but it wasn't like
it was just like blog sites.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. So that was like a whole nother wave of music that you probably, you know, people in Atlanta might not have been tapped into like that.
Exactly.
That's crazy. When I really tapped into Wiz was through Pandora. I just randomly my favorite Wiz Khalifa song is Studio.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The Studio Love song, man. I think that song is so hard, bro.
Man, that's hard.
I think that song is so hard. That's one of my favorites because it was just like he was telling the story. It was very graphic, like the beat, the production, just everything about that was dope. All right, so let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get into you know, your first placement. We 2010, 2011. When did you get your first like big break?
I got my first major placement in 2012 with Jeezy, Get Right.
Yeah.
So, really, I got an opportunity to play beats for Jeezy. He picked like 9 joints.
Yeah.
Came back the next week, told me they had a joint with Game, Beautiful song, and then Game wanted some joints with his album.
Yeah.
So they sent that nigga 40 beats, and that's how he got Ali Boumaier and shit. But like the first songs they recorded was Beautiful, and that shit, that was 2012 when they recorded it. It didn't come out till 2014, but I did a beat the next day and sent it to him, and that ended up being Get Right, which came out in 2012.
So like, to all the producers, all my artists out there, you know, you never know when that shit gonna hit, man. You never know when it's gonna hit.
You never know.
And you putting your stuff out there in good faith, man, you just gotta be patient and ready. So I know that we just, the Get Right has just did 10 years.
Yup.
10-year anniversary, man. Shout out to Jeezy. He just I've actually been listening to his new project, Snowfall.
Shout out Justice League.
Yeah,
Justice League back home.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been inspired. I hadn't wrote anything in a long time or like been in artist mode, but Jeezy motivated me. I started writing a new song, man. So shout out to that Snowfall. Shout out to Jeezy. Well, look, this is the MVP Music and Video Podcast. My dog just, you know, talking about these videos. Let's jump into your first major placement. You know, tell me how did this record and everything, cause a lot of people's opinion, this is like one of the hardest hip hop beats ever. Like this is in people's like top 5.
Hey, that's what I was going for, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every day, every night.
Tell me how this came about, like please.
Man, so I cooked the beat up. I remember I was in Raiders Ridge in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, bro. You know what I mean? It was probably like 4 a.m. Like I ain't know what the fuck had just happened. This shit was crazy. So like the first thing I did was go play it for my niggas, you know? And then like I think I came to Atlanta maybe 2 days later to link with 38 Special. Matter of fact, I came to link with Jeezy. And then I linked with my dog 38 Special while I was out here and shit, right? And so we linked, goddamn, I'm playing this nigga beats and shit, bro, and I skimmed across that one, and he was like, nah, what's that? And so I'm like, oh, bro, I don't know.
He's like, what's that?
He was like, nah, nigga, that shit hard. He's like, bro, I'll give you 1,000 for it.
Right.
At this point, bro, I had only been getting like 200 for beats.
Ooh, so he done 10 next
he was like, I'm like, I don't know, bro, I can't do this one. I just felt it in my heart, bro. I don't know about this one, bro. I can't let this one go.
My dog was long-sighted,
you know what I mean? And he was kind of hot for a minute, bro, but the shit turned into what it turned to, bro. He was like, you know what, bro, you a real nigga for that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And
damn, that's hard, because you could have sold, so, damn, nah, because if you would have sold it to him, that would have been the end of it. You would have took it out the pack.
There's a lesson in that for y'all.
Nah, for sure, man. Hey, man, you got that feeling, man. Listen to your intuition. Well, look, I want to jump into this video real quick, and then we'll come back and just talk about it, because some of the dopest rappers, some of my favorite rappers is on this track, man. But y'all seeing it right here on the MVP, man, Music and Video Podcast. Your boy King K, my dog Black Metaphor, man. Let's get into it, the game, man. What's going on, world? Your boy King K, man, and we back on the MVP Music and Video Podcast, bro. Man, hands down, one of the hardest beats.
I appreciate it, man, you know.
And so, tell me, did you know all these people was getting on the song? Like, tell me the development of the song. How did that whole thing?
Man, so for me, bro, Jeezy and his engineer, Tony Ray, they sent a photo of 40 beats to that nigga.
Yeah.
And then shit, my manager, like probably about 3 weeks later, texted me and said, yo, because I did the first 2 on that album. So he texted me and was like, yo, Game rapped on these 2. And then that's
so you was already in the pocket.
Yeah, I knew.
What was the first 2?
I forgot what the name of the first one was, but Ali Boumaier and Scared Now.
Okay.
Scared Now, Ali Boumaier. So I knew he rapped on them. Cool and Dre, they called me about like the mix and shit like that, but I didn't really hear it for real till it came out.
Damn.
Like they played it for me over the phone, and they sent me the, just the beat mix and shit,
Right.
approval on it or whatever. And then,
So you found out when the world found out. Like you knew 2 Chainz was gonna be on it?
nah,
Man, that's so
I ain't know.
crazy, bro.
I didn't even know, bro.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know,
Okay, so all right, so let's go back to this time. Now this record that dropped, and tell me how crazy that was. What was going on? What was your experience when you first heard it?
Sheesh, bro, I was in Tennessee still.
Yeah.
This is when me and my nigga Cliff, my nigga D Sanders and shit, we used to go to Target, nigga, and buy the CDs.
Right.
They came out, wake up early, everybody go get their little 2 copies.
The Target with the no cuss words?
No, Walmart had the only clean. Target had the dirty. Target had the dirty too. Yeah, Walmart only sell clean. Yeah,
Okay.
Target, they had the deals in there too.
Yeah.
About $9.99.
Yeah. So you going to get the
Yeah, we was at
CDs.
Target every day, bro. Goddamn. Unwrap that shit, nigga, roll a fatty, you know what I mean? Goddamn, put that bitch in, bro, and bump, nigga. And it was crazy, like, seeing how, social media and shit start reacting to it. And,
Right.
Even to this day, bro, like, like, every day, niggas still hit me about that shit, bro. And, it made top 10 lists.
That's a timeless
all
record.
Time,
That's a timeless record.
Nigga put in that work, you feel me?
So tell me what's going on with the Jeezy situation now that this is going, because this is kind of happening at the same time, right?
Yeah, yup. So, my first 5 placements came out in like 2 months.
Man, that's
so like,
crazy,
that shit was wild, bro. So this dropped, French Montana Sanctuary dropped. I had a joint on Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares, which just hit the 10-year anniversary too. Then the game joints, and then the Get Right. So it was just a crazy time, cause like all of this shit was happening. But I was still like in my college apartment.
I was just chilling.
Like, I was still doing the same shit, bro. Like, I was chilling. I wasn't even go back to Atlanta yet or nothing, bro. Like, I was just out there kicking.
You like, I gotta go to class tomorrow, man. So
it was surreal. Like,
did your attitude and shit change? Like, while you in school, like, man, look, man, I got songs with the game right now, dog.
A lot of times I like to be like, I ain't changed, but nah, bro. Like, cause that summer, right? Like, I knew all that shit happened, and then every week that got closer to the semester starting in August and September, like more and more shit was happening. And I was like, bro, I don't know. So I went to class the first day, bro. And that's it, nigga. I ain't going no more.
Right, that was it.
Then I got my publishing deal, and they told me to take some time off of school. So I'm like, that worked out anyway, bro.
Right, you just needed somebody to tell you.
I needed somebody to tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did you ever go back?
Nah, I tried to. Well, actually, yeah, bro. I went to Art Institute for a couple of semesters out here, but the teachers was trying to front on me a little bit. A couple of the teachers, bro, like they wasn't. So I had to. It was a few absences that I had because I had to go to the studio, bro. And I'm trying to explain to them like I'm a producer, bro. Like I'm on albums that's out, you know. But like I'm a student, like I'm just like 23, you know.
Yeah.
So they just like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga TL. My nigga TL on the beat was in school with me out there.
Okay, that's what's up.
But I remember it was a day, bro, I had to go link with Nipsey at Mean Street.
Ooh.
And I had emailed my teacher, bro, and the teacher was like, nah, I can't excuse this absence.
What?
I was like, all right, bro, that's cool, I ain't go back.
But see, back then, that was it?
It was 2014, I ain't go back, I ain't go back.
Damn, I mean, that's so crazy now, because it's like in hindsight now, it's like Nipsey.
Yeah, I had to go link with Nipsey. Shit, I linked with Nipsey right after Crenshaw came out when he was working on Mailbox Money. So really, we had been sending records back and forth for like years before that happened. You know, I went out to LA to work with him twice. You know what I mean? Like, so we was working on shit. We didn't have nothing come out, but we got records that just ain't never, pop off and shit. But niggas was tight.
Nah, they might come out though.
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah, they might come out. What you think they'd be upset if you let some of the records out?
I don't have them.
Oh damn.
But I don't think niggas would be upset. Yeah. But I don't know, you gotta clear that with people,
with them.
You know what I mean, before you do shit like that.
All right, well look, let's focus on the present. You know what I'm saying? We just hit a 10-year anniversary, like you said, with the Get Right.
10 years,
let's go ahead and go check this. Like, tell me when the video and everything, because this was a big record,
Yeah, this was a single.
Jeezy. Yeah,
this was a single. My first placement, bro, was a single.
Yeah.
One of the only songs I got with no sample.
Right. Oh yeah, so you get all that.
Love.
Yeah.
Actually, bro, so I remember I came out here for I Standard Beat Battle at A3C in 2012. So I was still in Tennessee or whatever. So I come down here on a Wednesday, and my manager, he hit me that morning, was like, yo, check your email, bro. I need you to sign this paperwork.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I downloaded DocuSign and we signed the little paperwork.
Yeah.
And so I came down here Wednesday, Thursday. Matter of fact, now the same day, bro. I come down Wednesday, go to my mom's crib, change. Then me and my homies about to head out to the beat battle.
Yeah.
Same day, bro. My manager texted me. He was like, hey, put it on V103. That nigga Jeezy at the station with your song.
What?
I'm like, oh, shit. So we getting on the interstate from 138. So like exit 220, whatever it is, going all the way to the old, somewhere by Pond City Market now. Right. She used to be. Bro, they played the song the entire trip.
That's crazy. Like back to back.
8 times in a row, bro.
8 times.
Nigga ran it back 8 times, bro. Like on the way to a beat battle.
Yeah.
Then they told me I lost the beat battle.
How do you lose the beat battle? Like you should just went off GP.
I played Ali Boumaier, the beat battle. I played the beat.
Yeah.
I lost with that shit.
Are you serious? Nah, they was hating.
Yeah,
That's hating. Y'all was hating. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping. And my man just got his radio, his song on. So anyways, I don't even want to talk about it, man. Let's just jump to it real quick. We're about to jump to Jeezy, Get Right here on the MVP Music Video Podcast. 10-year anniversary of that.
10
right
years,
there, man.
buddy. 10
Shout out
years,
to my
man.
dog Black Metaphor, Kid K. We going. What's going on, world? Your boy Kid K coming to you back live on the MVP Music and Video Podcast, man. We just got all the way right. Jeezy, man, another banger, dog. Man, bro, you got a crazy catalog.
Hey, man, you know, been putting in work, bro.
So
one of the world's most slept on, bro. You know, but
nah,
I be
for
doing
sure,
my thing, though, you know.
For sure, like we gotta do something about that, man. We gotta we gotta get a campaign around all this greatness. Word on the street, you don't have one whack beat.
I got them. Niggas just don't hear them.
Don't
believe the hype, bro. Don't believe the hype. Hey, I'm human just like everybody else, bro.
People on the street say they ain't never heard a whack beat from me, bro. That's like
I skip all of them, bro. Hey, look, Elway knows, bro. Look, every time I skip some shit, and he's like, nah, bro, go back to that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be some shit, bro, but sometimes it be like, oh, yeah, all right, bro, yeah, nah, you can go on to the next one. Yeah. I feel it.
Okay, man. So look, let's speed it up. I wanna jump into one more video on a big name, but before we get to the big name, I wanna really kind of dive into, you know, how I stumbled across you from the Atlanta, you know, underground scene. You know, tell me a little bit about how you got linked up with Elway and you know, how long y'all been knowing each other, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so I met Elway, and it was like 2011. Either between 10 and 12, bro. You know what I mean? One of my good niggas from high school, my nigga Slim, he showed me how to make beats.
Yeah.
You know, we've been tight for years, still to this day, bro. And he ain't never brought an artist to me. But this one time, he was like, man, I got somebody I want you to meet, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet, it ain't shit. We pulled up. I mean, you know, I hadn't met nobody out here that rap like that, about that type of shit, you know. And then, you know, we was doing our little thing for beats and shit like that or whatever. But every time I gave him some shit, bro, every time this nigga come back to me with a song, it's better and better, bro. To the point where it's like, bro, I like this nigga shit more than the major artists.
Right.
That's hard. It really only makes sense, you know, like, when none of that shit forced.
Yeah,
you know
that's hard.
Yeah.
And then, so, y'all year, what year was this? What year were y'all first met? You said
like between 10 and 12. It might have been 2012.
Well, we say 12, because so 12 is the department store days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have very, you know, fond memories of the department store and then the whole Cream Team movement and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, legendary days.
Yeah, for real,
legendary
man. Like
days,
that spot, that, you know, movement really set a lot of people in motion and built a lot of relationships that still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, real tight relationships, people still got motion and stuff that met there in that era, you know, shit. Even like this, you know what I'm saying? This is a, you know, a kind of trickle effect of that, you know.
And it really died off just, but like a lot of it got to do with department store closing, bro. This shit crazy.
Nah, we trying to, you know, I think it's an opportunity, like the culture, the scene is changing, and you know, what we building here, we trying to kind of fill in that void and, you know, create that culture, you know what I'm saying, that environment, that safe environment for creatives, you know, for the artists and stuff like that. But I don't want to dig too deep into Elway because I got to have him on the show too, so I want him to tell, you know, his side of the story, you know, but let's jump into this other video, man. Tell me how this Rick Ross video came about, or Rick Ross single, I should say, and then we'll get into the video.
Man, it's a long story, but I'll give you the short version,
okay,
bro. Look, I ended up, my boy, E-Mix hit me to play beats for Ross, February 2016, right? But the only reason I wasn't on a flight was because I had went to jail the night before for some weed. So like I had to stay an extra day because I was about to go to Seattle, and then they called me to play joints with Ross.
Yeah.
He picked the beat. Then like, you know, I know he picked it.
Yeah.
Then a year went by. E-Mix hit me to come to MMG weekend.
Yeah.
So Friday, I'm at the listening session thinking they finna play like shit off the Self-Made album and shit.
Right.
Nigga, I hear 2 of my joints come on in that bitch. So I'm like, oh shit, nigga, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's how, you know, I first heard it. Then it dropped later that year and shit like that. So.
And this was one of the songs, man. So it'd be crazy how you learning when the world learned type shit.
And then that's the thing, it's like we heard snippets of it in the studio, but I didn't really know it was a Birdman disc. Like I didn't really hear that until it came out. You know what I mean?
And this is like a real like deep record, real impactful record. Like I listened to this record time and time over again, man. It's a crazy era in time, but let's jump into it real quick, man. Rick Ross, Idols Become Rivals, man. Right here on the MVP Music and Video Podcast. We got the producer right here, Black Metaphor, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, so we gone. What's going on, world? Your boy Kid K, all the way live on the MVP Music and Video Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Can all producers please get paid?
bro.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir. You already
The hardest bar to come off to end the song.
Please, bro, please.
Coming from a producer, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a real
that's all we want, bro.
producer that produced that song. That's all they just want to get paid, man. So tell me, because you for sure didn't know this was the song. Y'all went in the studio when this was being recorded. Please explain to me how you felt and what was going on when you heard the song and then seen the video, because the video is...
Yeah, the video is epic.
It's a movie.
The video is epic. So for me, bro, I've always been a beats person. So it take me at least like 2 to 3 listens to hear all the lyrics. But on this one, my first time hearing it, I went crazy, bro, because I was like, oh, like all the bird, like, bro, when he got into the watch. When he say the watch his face, bro, he really like locked in, and you like, oh shit, bro, like, come on, man. That was just like that was one of them moments, bro, where I just was like, nigga, I was running around the house and shit,
going
like,
crazy, right?
Shit, bro,
Did he just say what I think he just
this
said?
Shit is forever.
Nah, he went super hard in that, and then it was just, you know, the stuff he was talking about was so true for so many, like just talking about the industry and then things was going on with Wayne and everything. And it's like, damn, you will forever be a part of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, look, man, I appreciate you coming through today, man.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
And just continue to be, you know, a blessing to the industry, a blessing to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know where they can find you, where they can connect. Hey, y'all need to tap in with this man and, you know, get on this wave, man. We about to put a whole campaign together to get him to be, like, top dog when it comes to this industry and just respect what he's doing. But go ahead, let them know where to find you,
all
bro.
my socials is at Black Metaphor, spelled regular. My website, blackmetaphor.net. You can contact me on any of those platforms. I check all my messages, so you know what I mean? I'm easy to find. Ain't that hard to get to.
And then you getting ready to drop a project or something like that, right?
So 2 things. Me and Elway, we got 2 Soulful coming. You know what I mean? The second rendition of our first joint.
Yes, sir.
Classic, you know that's coming.
Super classic.
Then I'm,
like no skips.
Oh yeah, no skips.
No skips.
We don't do any skips, bro. No, we don't. Hey, bro, that'd be crazy if they put out skip numbers. Like how many rappers would be heartbroken if they see how many people skip their songs. But then I got my first instrumental project coming called Tunnel Vision.
That's hard.
I'm gonna do a limited run of vinyls for that. You know what I mean? Then it's gonna be on all streaming platforms.
You gonna do vinyls?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge $100 for them.
That's epic.
Then it's gonna be on like Bandcamp and shit like that, so you can pay what you want. You know?
Right.
You never know what somebody might be inspired to do. So all that's on the way. You know what I mean? Get it all at my website, blackmetaphor.net.
Hey man, fully independent, doing this thing, man. Grinding hard out here, just blessing the industry, dropping jewels, man. I appreciate you once again. Y'all seen them right here on the MVP Music and Video Podcast with your boy King K. We are gone, man.
Appreciate it.